see, people who are being under our training, doing some exploits like this as well. I think this is really, really great, and what's it called? I'm still on. I can't see myself. So this is really great.
Oh, I think the network issue there. Okay, it's back.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, good. So, so like I was saying, I'll be fast on this because we have another our own conference coming up. So, I think I've been given an assignment by my Oga to take. My voice is shaking. Can you hear me clearly now, Mr. Mustafa? How about now? Please confirm, please.
It's better now.
It's better now.
Better
the network
now.
has been kind of.
Yes, okay. Everywhere.
Yeah. So I think I've been given an assignment to share on you with LinkedIn, and I'm going to be sharing the exact things that I did that's actually helping me grow on LinkedIn. I have to be honest with you, LinkedIn is my best social media platform. And if you are not on LinkedIn, or if you are not active on LinkedIn, or if you don't know how LinkedIn operates, then for me, I still believe that you're still joking around. All right, I like communicating when I'm in my class. So if you are here, all right, please, I would like everybody here. It's going to be fast, but I would like everybody here. If you are listening to me, just say hi, hi, hi in the chat box, please. Quickly, just say hello, hi, hello, hi, hello, hi. I'm waiting on that. Oh, good. Oh, amazing. We have people here. That's good. All right, good. Thank you very much. Hello to you too as well. So let me just share a screen with you, my screen. I believe we can all see my screen right now. This is my LinkedIn page. And this is one of the best things that has happened to me as a digital marketer, to have a LinkedIn page. I started using LinkedIn quite some time, and it's been an amazing time. In my company, we do not advertise our business. If you check it very well, you will discover that Lagos Digital Marketing Training is the only digital marketing agency you will never see it. What would
I think there's network problem over there. The voice is breaking again.
On their team.
Okay, I think it's sound clear now.
Just a minute.
Okay.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, clearly.
Okay, good. So like I was saying, Sorry about that, please. We've been doing, majorly what we do is we focus on what we need to do on LinkedIn, and then we try to meet with the right audience. And, from there, we've been getting clients. In over 8 years right now, we've trained over 10,000 people within and outside the country. And we keep growing this over and over and over again. Now, I keep telling people that if you're a business person and you're not functioning on LinkedIn, everything you're doing is basically a joke. Trust me, everything you're doing is basically a joke. Because LinkedIn it's unlike every other platform, like Instagram, like Facebook, like Twitter. I know some people are so much energetic about Twitter. I tell them that as an entrepreneur, if you really want to grow your business, where you need to be is on LinkedIn. That's the truth. I can show you a screen right now. We have our conference coming up, and let me share my screen with you. Let me share the screen with you. Hold on just a minute. Okay, yeah. So we have an event coming up called the Lagos Digital Marketing Training. And I'm trying to open the training. What's it called now? Now, if you check here, this is the training coming up. That's me. There's more me there. So this is the training coming up. And if you check here, you will discover that we have 4,886 people that have registered for this event. And these are people, this is a paid event. It's not a free event. And we have 4,806 people that have registered for the event. Now, what am I saying? Imagine, what it will have taken you to actually pay to get this number of people to register for an event, or even to get, few people to even come for your event or to attend to your event. So basically, all you need to do is to understand how, LinkedIn operates. So my question is this: has there been anyone here that has made business or probably made money or made a contract from LinkedIn? Is there anyone here? Please, can you, if you've made money or contacted anybody on LinkedIn, or you've done business via LinkedIn, can you just say yes in the chat box, please? Nobody? Wow. So it means you are definitely not doing, excuse me, you are definitely not doing it right. Now, let me tell you something. This is how you know if you are failing on LinkedIn. It's very simple. This is very simple. I tell people that if you are failing on LinkedIn, this is how you know. On LinkedIn, if you have people checking your profile and they are not doing business with you, it means that you are showing up in their search, but what they are looking for, they can't find in you. It means that your name popped up in something they are seeking for that they believe you should have. But when they get to your profile and they check your profile, they don't find it. And when they can't find it, then definitely they won't do business with you. It shows that your profile is failing. Everything about LinkedIn is about your profile. It starts from your profile, it ends with your profile, then goes to your post. If your profile is not strong on LinkedIn, nobody wants to deal with a nobody on LinkedIn. If your profile is not strong on LinkedIn, then trust me, what you are doing is you are just playing around like you're on Facebook. So, okay, not yet. All right, so now my question is, do you have a LinkedIn page? If you do have a LinkedIn page, now the thing is, people are already saying, let's work on my profile as a sample. Okay, so if you do have a LinkedIn page, send me your LinkedIn profile and I will check it now. So if you do have a LinkedIn page, yes, you have a LinkedIn page, good. So if you have a LinkedIn page and if it's not making you money, then you are making, let me give you a short story. There was a time that it was in December, I think 2 years ago, 3 years ago. That was when we got Emirates Airline on board. And in December, when you have paid everything, you have spent a lot of money, and we are just hoping for money to come in. And funny enough, while we're doing that, while I was waiting on that, I just saw someone from Dubai viewed my profile on LinkedIn. And I was like, okay. And around sometimes, I always pray for the premium on LinkedIn. So I was like, okay, let me just check this person out. So I sent a mail to the person, hello. I discovered that you sent me, what's it called? A whatever on LinkedIn. I mean, you checked my profile on LinkedIn and it was like, yes, it did. And that he was checking if you could do email marketing for them in Nigeria. And I'm like, oh, sure, why not? Where do you want to capture? He said, what target audience do we have? And I'm like, okay, we have this, this, and this. And I did a screenshot and I sent to him. And it was like, okay, what's our budget if you're going to do for a company that is trying to market in Nigeria? And I was like, okay, that for this kind of, at that time, that kind of thing didn't cost more than probably 50,000 naira. So I just told the person, I said, this is a foreign company. I just said it's $2,000, you know, for a day and $2,000 for 2 days. And I was like, that makes $4,000. And he said, yes. And he was like, okay. And I looked at him like, okay, you know, like, we're not even going to negotiate. And he said, let's say the screenshot again. I sent him the screenshot and he said, can we do a video? And we did a video and I showed him the video. And he was like, okay, can we proceed on this? And I said, I was like, so remember I said that thing cost 50,000 naira. So I was like, he said, okay, so when do we proceed? So he said he was going to send me a file that we're just going to upload the file, that when we upload the file, we don't even, so I wasn't even doing any design. I wasn't even doing anything. We were just code. They were just sending me a code. I upload the code on the email platform and we just send. So by the time I uploaded the code on the email platform, the payment was $2,000 payment. It was very strange. It was a Western Union. I didn't even leave my house. I didn't go anywhere. I just saw the control number in my account, in my whatever, and I copied and I put it into my GT account, and it dropped $2,000 for free. And by the time I checked the company that we were going to work for, it was Emirates Airline, and I felt like a fool. Like, no wonder they didn't negotiate, you know, because they had the budget to actually do such a thing. It was just $4,000 for them, for kind of long. I'm sure they have a particular first class that is, I'm sure, probably around $4,000. But you know, $4,000 for me then was huge because at that time, dollar was around, I think, 480 something naira. So $1,000 was probably 480 something thousand, and $200,000 was 480 something thousand plus 480 something, it's 5,000. Add it up, then make it for calculation is yours. You can use your calculator or Google to do the whatever. But what I'm trying to say is that imagine if I'd never met or made that move, I would have lost that. The question is, how much are you losing on your LinkedIn every day? I'm saying all this is to challenge you because you need to make sure that, you see, there's no business that is not on LinkedIn. That is one thing I need to know. Even prostitutes are on LinkedIn. There's no business that is not on LinkedIn. There is this, what's it called? Man that I trained one time like that. He's into wood business. And it was like, okay, how is he going to grow his business? And I'm like, sir, you need to be on LinkedIn. You don't need to. So I trained him on LinkedIn. He paid maybe 100K, and I trained him on LinkedIn. And by the third class, it was supposed to be a 5, 6, 7 class, 6 classes. And by the third class, he stopped coming to class because by the third class, he already made a deal in Syria alone of supplying woods or something. And he met those people on LinkedIn. And he has not finished that class. Even till now, he has not finished the class. So the thing is, a transformation, just one transformation can change your business on LinkedIn. Look at what we've done for several others, So how do you, build your LinkedIn page? So let's go to my LinkedIn page now. I'm going to share, somebody share this. So let's use yours for an example. I'm copying your link, okay? This is Sheun Raji. So I'm using Sheun Raji's, I'm going to be using Sheun Raji's to check this, Sheun Raji's LinkedIn page. Then maybe later on, and I'll combine with my own to see the mistakes Sheun Raji is making and looking into how Sheun Raji can improve is, Sheun Raji, this is not a LinkedIn page. I'm sorry, but it's good that you are sharing it with us. So let's check Sheun Raji's page. All right, so I'm looking at it right now. So you have Chief Operation Officer for Precor Renewable. I think I hope I pronounced that right. Now, let me tell you the first thing people see when they come to your LinkedIn page. The first thing they see is your picture profile. Now, Sheun, you don't even have your picture here. That is the number one. This is like a pinnacle error. You don't have your picture, your headshot picture. You use a headshot picture that is professional. It has to be professional. You have to use a picture that when people see, it makes them feel like, okay, I want to do business with this person. You have to use a picture that when people see, they want to be like, okay, I would like to, converse with this person. You don't have a picture profile. So for the first thing you need to do is to make sure you have a good picture profile and headshots. Headshots is from here upwards. Picture profile that will make people see your face. Make sure you have probably, I don't know if you're a male or female, but make sure you have nice hairdo or hair, whatever it is. Then make sure that what's it called? Your face is, is well cleaned up, because at the end of the day, it's all about impression. It's all about impression. Sorry, I can only do one LinkedIn page. So going back to Shionraji again, then the second thing is this. I said something when I started. I said nobody wants to deal with a nobody on LinkedIn. Nobody wants to deal with a nobody on LinkedIn. If you are telling me that you're the chief operating officer at Pro Renewable, then I need to be able to, you need to be able to prove to me. So if I scroll down, number one, there's no banner shown, there's no banner here. Okay, there's supposed to be a banner on your screen, there's supposed to be a picture profile. Then also, you need to write, you see, there's no short story about yourself. You need to put up like a short story about, I will show you mine now. You need to put up, it's not just enough to write University of London. It's good that you went to University of London, but what are you selling to people? I can't see anything you're selling here at all. I can't see anything. Okay, so let me pick another. I can see somebody else posted. So let me just try and pick another one real quick. Okay, I'm looking at Foyebi Kemi. Sorry, Foyebi Kemi. I will copy yours. And then let me check for Foyebi Kemi now. Living Shionraji. Okay. Foyebi Titus. Okay. It's the same thing. No picture profile. This is not it. No picture profile, no banner, nothing. You just wrote consultant. Consultant of what? Of Oriflame Sweden Cosmetics. This doesn't say anything about you. See, you need to understand that the people that are on LinkedIn are creative minds. They are people who are serious-minded people. For you to win them, you should be able to come up with content or come up with an impression, a brand that will attract them. These people don't, LinkedIn is unlike, there was a time that Davido came on LinkedIn and posted a picture of himself spending money and everything. People insulted him. People were like, oh God, go back to Instagram or go back to, this is not a place to be joking around. Because LinkedIn are for serious-minded people. You will never see John Jazzy comment. What John Jazzy posts on LinkedIn, what John Jazzy posts on Instagram or on Twitter, you can never see him post such a thing on LinkedIn. His LinkedIn page is very active. But he knows how he handles every platform. He knows what they want to see on Twitter. He knows what they want to see on Instagram. But LinkedIn, LinkedIn is for serious-minded people. For serious-minded people. So, Foyebi, I hope I got the pronunciation of your name right. This is actually not, so I'm taking the last person, which is Isaac Odiase. I'm just, Phoebe, oh, sorry, Phoebe, don't mind me. I'm so sorry about pronouncing your name wrongly. But I like this class, everybody's communicating, I like that. So let's look at Isaac. Isaac, your picture is not bad, but it's not it. Your picture is not bad, but it's not it. I said it's a headshot picture. An headshot picture. An headshot picture should show your face. Now, let me ask you a question. Imagine if Emirates Airlines sees this kind of picture. What do you think they'll first think of you? They might see you as maybe not that serious. They might be you as a, like, not like a joke, but, I'm trying to be as real as possible with you, because what you want to do is to make money. What you want to do is to make money. And if you want to make money, you have to do the things that will make you make money. So this picture is not, remove your glasses, use an headshot, proper headshot picture. It's not a picture for your girlfriend, it's a picture for serious-minded, business-minded people. Secondly, Isaac here, you don't have a definition of what you do. You said, I have had opportunity to serve in various capacities. I have had great marketing, and I find it very easy to adapt to situations. But what are you selling about yourself? There's nothing about where you've worked. There's nothing about what you're doing currently. So these are the things. So let me just use mine as an example now. Let me just use mine. It's been a long time. I've updated my, my profile. So don't abuse me if you don't see it very well. Okay, so this is the last one I will do, because I don't think I've done a female. So let me just honor Gladys before I go to mine, because I want everybody to be happy. So Gladys, let's look at yours. Gladys, where's your picture? You don't have a picture here as well. Senior Scientific Officer at Ministry of Health. Okay. Nothing else more than that. Just nothing else more than that. Now, this is also not it, Gladys. This is also not it. So let's go to mine. Let me just show you a brief of mine. Now, me, I can do Shakara right now because, I built my LinkedIn page up to a level. I just changed this picture you're seeing here. This is my profile picture. I had an headshot picture before. But now, right now, you can't compare you that you are growing on LinkedIn to me. I have 2 LinkedIn pages. This has, I think, close to 30,000 followers on LinkedIn. Then the other one also close to 30,000 followers on LinkedIn. And I think the highest you can go is to have 30,000. That's the thing. So if you look at mine, you see founder at Lagos Digital Marketing Training, managing director at Traders Ball, online director at Shakara Fab Online. It is well designed. I said it is well defined, rather. You can see that this is the company I work for. This is who I am. This is what I am. This is what I do. If you scroll down a bit, okay, you will see here that I have an about me. Now, this is where you sell yourself. It's supposed to be a short creative story about you. A short creative story about you. I said, I create something positive wherever I go and in everyone I interact with. I am extremely enthusiastic about the work I do and convey what needs to be through my fiery drive and active nature. I inhale thoughts, I think thoughts, I live thoughts, I see no limits. My specialty includes and not limited to integrated brand experience, strategic digital marketing, creative, blah, blah, blah. I have a force in me that makes me invincible. I'm not a quitter. I just sold myself, told people what I can do. Then if you scroll down a little bit more, you will discover that I have videos of things that we've done in the past. You also discover that I always post. You can see the number of people that are following my post, 26,000 people that are actually following my post. And also, there are a lot of activities there actually that I've done. But this is the few I can show you. That's the countdown to our event. Let me go back to what I was doing. Then also, you will see here my experiences. I founder Lagos Digital Marketing Training, director of online marketing, at Shakara Fab. Let me scroll down. Traders Ball, the jobs we've done, then education, my professional course. This is what people want to see. Then I have endorsements. People came here to endorse me for different skills, So you can have people do that as well. Then I have recommendations, people saying something about what I've done. He's an innovative thinker. Then Malik handed me a new life when I lost direction in, in business world. I had just 24-hour surgery with Daniel on digital marketing, and it became my success story today. Mr. Daniel is very bright, approachable, dependable, blah, blah, Daniel Malik is amazing digital marketer. These are positive things that people want to read about you, on LinkedIn. These are the accomplishments that I have, so far that we've done. Jobs for Mr. Igbe, jobs for Nigerian Online Marketing Guru, Lagos Chamber of Commerce and Industry, Nigerian Fashion Show, quite a number of things. So let me teach you a little gimmick now that you need to do to build this because of time. First is this. I am going to share a file with my guy here, so he can share with you a file that you guys will be able to use to build your LinkedIn page. I'm going to share that file with you. Then another thing you should do is this: you go on Google and search on Google for your category of business, your line of business. Okay, search for your line of business. For example, if you're into digital marketing, for example, if you're into sales, for example, if you're into electrical, whatever, search online and search for best, digital marketing profile on LinkedIn, best engineering, whatever profile on LinkedIn, best PRO, in engineering, profile on LinkedIn. You search for that, then you can use that and recreate it into yours. That's a secret. You can actually recreate it into yours. However, you cannot imitate, you can recreate. Don't imitate, recreate, because by the time you are doing an imitation, then trust me, you will not stand as your own. If you go on Google right now and you type in Daniel Malik, I can bet it with you that my name is going to be the first that will come up on LinkedIn. And it's not that, I'm special or anything. It's just that it's constant work on these things. So you need to make sure that, you create a very good picture profile, a very good timeline. Make sure your position is well defined as well. Upload your profile. Make sure your profile is well updated. Write an about you, on yourself. I know I'm a bit fast, but I'm so sorry. I have 3 meetings. I have a video advert to shoot this morning. I have 3 meetings, 2 meetings in Ikoyi, so I'm just rushing through. I'm very sorry. And also, you upload, if you've done jobs with probably companies, for example, let's say you were working in a particular company before, and you've done jobs for them, you can attach it to this. LinkedIn gives you that opportunity, because whoever wants to do business with you wants to know what you've done. What you've done. I can tell you categorically that you can make millions on LinkedIn if you are hardworking. You can. Imagine me having 4,800 and something, for a program, after I've registered for a program. And, just imagine you having 1,000 naira times 480, 4,800. Do the calculation. And that is not the amount we are charging. And even after that, people are still going to come for advanced course. They're still going to come. They want that. And I always give scholarship, that, like Mr. Olasin said, I always give scholarship. So, so imagine this. Imagine if you are able to get, let's just say, maybe out of your 200 people that are following you, you can get maybe 20 people, 10% of them to do business with you. You can't even handle the 10%. Let's say you have maybe 3 people. You could have 3 people that will do business with you on LinkedIn that will generate you millions. That will generate you millions. We've met quite a number of people on LinkedIn. So please make sure that you upload all the jobs that you've done with the companies. Then seek for recommendations. Tell people to recommend you. Seek for recommendations. Tell them that, okay, people that know what you've done, tell them to put a recommendation word for you, like, please recommend me on LinkedIn. So people can tell, like you saw on my own page here. Where is it again? Yeah, you saw people saying things about, what you could, because people want to know. You can click it. Mr. Mania has an exceptional breadth on depth of digital marketing experience. It brings a knowledge, content development. You need to make sure that you do all these things, creative and passionate. That's what comes to my mind when I think about Daniel Malik. I have had the pleasure of being one of his students in the digital marketing class, and if there's anything that impressed me most is his ability to transfer knowledge seamlessly to his students. There is never a dull moment in his training. Daniel Malik is gifted. So this, you need to make sure that people write such things about you. There are still more. You can still see 5 more. On and on like that. We have some that are companies, we have some that are individuals. So please, seek for recommendations as well. And also, if you have an award or something you've done, I don't want too many awards, because I don't pay for. I'm sorry, I don't pay for awards. I've only won. We've won digital marketing company for the year, digital marketing agency for a particular year, 2 years. So a lot of people pay for awards, but we don't do that. I don't have time to pay for awards. So yes, like I was saying, get this done. Get this done. Another thing you should also do is, if you look at the top right of my screen here, you will discover that there's something you can see here, edit your profile URL. Now this is your unique URL. Let me click it and show you how that works. Okay, so if you come here, you will see your custom URL here. You need to edit this to your own name. You can see mine is edited. If you check the ones all of you sent to me, you will discover that they have numbers, codes in the chat box. Now you can edit that to your own name. If you click on it, it will edit this. You can see, just put your name and full name as one word here, so that when people want to search for you on what's it called, LinkedIn, and they ask for your name, just tell them your name and they just link you up immediately, or just send them this link, and before you know it, they get to see you on LinkedIn. So basically that's that. How many minutes do I have left? Oh, okay. All right then. So this is the basic thing I think you need on LinkedIn. Every other thing that you need is going to be in the probably an advanced thing. Now, let me also teach you another thing you need to do on LinkedIn. Okay, because I think I still have short time to spend with you. So let me share a short story with you. There was a time you wanted to do a training. Was it a training? No, it wasn't a training. It was a conference, and we needed sponsorship. And when we were, what was it called, seeking for sponsorship, it was a conference that we had just a month to plan, and we needed sponsorship so bad. So while we were doing this, we were sending proposals to companies, but they were not responding. We kept sending different proposals to them, but none of them were just forthcoming. So I was like, okay, no wahala. So what I did was I came on LinkedIn. And started contacting people that were decision makers in the industry that I wanted to, relate with. In the industry I wanted to relate with. So I started, discussing with them. So the first thing I did was I sent a mail to, can you hear me now? Somebody's saying they can't hear me. Hope you can hear me now.
No, can hear you.
Okay, thank you. All right, so I sent mails to them. I sent to Jumia, the CEO of Jumia. I sent to the CEO of different companies, Vitaphone, different companies. I just sent to them. And there's something you call an in-mail, IN mail in on the train on LinkedIn. It's a personal mail that when you send to people, they get to not just receive the mail in the LinkedIn box, but they also get to receive the mail in their main box. Now, if you're paying for premium, which is I think around something dollars, I think. Dollars.
Yeah, you're going to come.
If you're paying for that, now you get like 15 or 16, premium email. Premium email are used for people who are high executives. For example, if I want to talk to like the likes of Abdi Dangote or the likes of Mike Adenuga, those kind of people, or Tedola. If you know they're on LinkedIn, you can go to the premium. Premium has different steps. It has the sales and marketing. It has the one for job seeking. It has the one for, you just want to make connections. So the one I did was for sales and marketing. So that was when I went and I sent them mails. It was just a short mail. My name is so. This is what we do. This is how I do. We have a conference coming up. We believe this is going to be it. Bullet points of the benefit. If you're interested, sir, and I say with all humility, kindly, respond a yes to this mail, and I'll forward the details to you. That was it. And I forwarded this mail to a couple of people, like I think 7 people. I sent it around, I think, 2 a.m. The first person that responded was Jumia president, Jeremy Dowd. He responded from Egypt and was like, they would love to be a part of it. But how can they be a part? And I sent him a proposal. And the same Jumia people that said, no, the year is over, we can't do. But the decision came from top now. So their boss contacted them in the office. And by 8 a.m. in the office, the same head of marketing that said no to me called me and said, we looked at there's something, we would like to be a part of it. Not knowing that I've already contacted his boss. Then we had several other companies, Advantage. We had quite a number of people. I can't mention the number of companies that came and they supported us, and they gave money, some gave support for the event. Now, what we did was just send a mail to decision makers. So you can do the same. So if you are sending mails, a lot of people make this mistake on LinkedIn when they want to send mails to people to market their product. They send an epistle, the whole book of John Mark, Easter, the whole Quran, they send it to, the whole Bible, and they put it in there and they send it to. Nobody has time to waste on social media. Nigerians are even very selfish when it comes to their data. Very selfish. So if you want to connect with Nigerians, people say Nigerians don't read. I tell them Nigerians do read, but Nigerians only read things that are very creative and that capture their attention. So if you are coming up with something, please make sure it is as short as possible as you can make it. If you can make it as short as possible, then you can catch the attention of the person you're talking to. Because at the end of the day, it's all about time, and it's all about value. If you're not giving time and value, trust me, you will lose the attention of the person. So what you need to do is to make sure that you capture the person's attention you have only 5 seconds to tell the person who you are, what you are, and what you do. If you miss the first 5 seconds, you've lost the person. You've lost the person. So if I can start reading the first line of your message, and it is not capturing me, trust me, I will just flip on and go to them. Nobody has time to waste. My brain is working 24/7, so is most of these decision makers. So if you want to capture my attention, look at Mr. Ola. Mr. Ola is somebody I respect a lot. Ola is somebody I respect a lot. And he has sent me this mail, I think since December or January, you sent me to be in this training. I think it's December, I think. And he kept reminding me, funny enough, even at that, December, yeah. So even at that, I have even forgotten. But I knew that I had a program from him that was close to my event. It was yesterday, he reminded me that he just sent me whatever. I was like, yay, or more. Because yesterday I was shooting a video. I shot 2 adverts yesterday. 2 days ago, I was doing the same thing. All through last week, we're doing animations for some companies. So imagine that. Imagine that. So you need to make sure that if you're going to capture attention, in fact, not even my attention, put yourself in the same shoes. What will grab your attention is what you think of. So you need to be able to communicate that when you're sending mails to decision makers. And let me say this, if you don't have something valuable to talk to a decision maker on LinkedIn, please don't bother sending the mail. There are some people that I've met on LinkedIn that I have never spoken to. 2 years ago, last year, the governor of Oyo State sent me a happy birthday wish on LinkedIn. It's genuine account. And I'm like, thank you very much, sir. Blah, 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 blah. No, that was 2 years ago. No, 3 years ago. And he said, okay, well, thank you, Malik. God bless. That was it. When he became a governor, I sent him a mail. I said, sir, thank you for the wishes the other day. And we're looking forward to do something with Oyo State government. And he said, you know what, let's look into 2022. Let's communicate again by the end of. And I said, okay. So once in a while, I just saying hello to you, sir. Because LinkedIn is managed by the owner. It can't be managed by a social media manager. It's like Instagram. It's managed by the owner of the page. So you're talking directly with the person. So you have an opportunity to contact directly with the person, but if you lose the person, that is it. Sholani Masha is one of the best photographers in Nigeria, if not the best right now. And one of the things I've done with him is, we've done a lot of things with. He's the one that manages Headies. He's the one that that manages photography and video for Headies. The one that managed for when Cardi B came to Nigeria for Basket Mouth, for the video. Name them. Guess how we met? We met on LinkedIn. We've done business like twice on LinkedIn before we saw face to face. Now he's actually my best friend, but we've been like that. So imagine how much you are losing right now on LinkedIn. I don't joke with my LinkedIn page. You can go on my page. People say your Facebook page has been hacked. Your Twitter page is hacked. It's okay. My LinkedIn page, you can't hack it because I will keep thinking. You can never hack it. It is my world. So please, guys, make sure that whenever you're sending a message, okay. So make sure you're sending a message. Make sure that you're actually sending a short message to make sure it's short, make sure it's catchy. Now, another thing you need to understand is this: there are several people who are also doing scams on LinkedIn, so you have to be very careful. I see somebody say that I've connected with 2 senators on LinkedIn. Yes, you might just make sure that it's their real accounts. Just make sure it's their real accounts. Don't fall into the wrong and make sure it's their real accounts. What else do I need to share with you guys quickly? Because LinkedIn is actually, we have a class called LinkedIn for Business, and it's quite large.
Yes, I know. I'm not sure we can touch the extraction or the email extraction, but maybe we talk about the Lagos, the program coming up, because I really want people to maximize all the opportunity.
So let me share the Lagos. Let me share, if I can share another screen with you for the Lagos digital marketing training. Let me see. Hold on, please. So we have a training coming up called the Lagos Digital Marketing Training. It's our annual training. Let me see if I can play you the video. I hope it plays very well. Let me just see. I hope it plays well. Okay. Share screen. Where are you? Okay. Okay, I hope you can see the screen. I'll just play it now if you can. Okay, I hope we're able to see that. So the Lagos Digital Marketing Training is our annual conference. Well, we call it annual, but we do it twice a year. It is the largest digital marketing training in Nigeria. And we've trained quite a number of people. That's where I met Mr. Ola Saint as well. I remember meeting you. I didn't even know you got scholarship. I didn't know I gave you scholarship. I remember that phone call faintly because I get a lot of phone calls like that of people who want to learn digital marketing. Digital marketing is passion for me. And when people say they want to, learn this, it's actually something that I like to share with people because for me, I think this is the future. It's not the future, it's the now. It's the now. There are some ideas that I've had in the cooler that we're just launching this year, and we know that it's going to make money. Let me put it like that. So yes, you can. This training is an annual conference, and it covers quite a number of basic things that you're not going to need. This year, we are focusing on two things: content and strategy. It is where people miss it the most. People think that it's all about posting. It's not about posting. It's about what you post and how you connect with your audience. If you can connect well with your audience, if you understand how your audience thinks, you'll be able to create what they want to think about and connect with them. It's called understanding consumer analysis, a consumer culture. What's it called? Mr. Olasen has been in that, our advanced class before. So we're sharing some of the things from the advanced class in this basic training, and it's a virtual class, so you can connect from anywhere, and it's 2,000 naira. I'll put a link in the whatever right now if you want to register. ld.com.ng. Mr. Ola, hope I can post the link.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I'm posting the
link. Or if you send to my WhatsApp, I can. You can post it there, sir. And I can also share on the platform.
Okay, I'll also send it to your WhatsApp to everyone. Okay, so I just posted the link. It's ldmt.com.ng, ldmt.com, ldmt.com.ng. So that's the link right there. You can check it out, and you can now, the payment is 2,000. You can register, you just get to make the payment. This training is not like every other thing. It's not a Zoom class. It's a streaming platform, and we are doing like a living room kind of setting. It's nothing like anything you've seen in Nigeria before. We're just trying to make sure that the truth is that, in fact, we are not making any money from this. It's not that we are getting sponsorship or anything. Mr. Ola knows that I don't actually wait for that. If we are seeking for sponsorship, fine. If we don't, fine. This one we are doing, there's not a single sponsor for it, but we just want to make sure that people get the right knowledge. A lot of people have been burnt, their hands have been burnt by some fake and quack digital marketers that don't even know. So let us also now teach the people what the little that they need to know to move their businesses. If they don't think that they need an advanced class, why not? They can come. Not everybody's going to be a digital marketer, but everybody can know the basics to move his business forward. Like I said, the training is 2,000 naira. You can join by registering, and how do I put it now? And trust me, it's going to be an amazing time. It's going to be this Saturday. It's just in 3 days' time. It's going to be this Saturday. You don't want to miss it. Trust me, you don't want to miss it.
So maybe any question as a roundup, sir.
Yeah, so I wanted to say that questions. If you have questions, please, I'll take questions now. You can just quickly, as either you unmute and I will take your question, or you send your question into the chat box. Questions, please.
Do we have any question?
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah, I'm Abdurrahman by name.
Who am I speaking
Abdurrahman,
with?
You are speaking with Abdurrahman.
All right then.
Thank you for the knowledge you have shared this morning. I've been on LinkedIn for so many years now, but the problem I'm having is that if you want to link any personality they say you have to know the email address so that for the person to know you properly.
Yeah.
So, and connecting them is very difficult. So even though if you have anything good I want to share with them, but since the platform does not allow you to connect anybody until when you know the person physically, so that is the issue there.
Okay. What do you do, sir?
I'm into solid mineral exports.
Okay. Are you in groups on LinkedIn that has to do with that?
No, not really, because I just want to create one that is going to link those groups.
Okay, so what you need to do is first is to search for, there's a group like that on LinkedIn. Search for groups like that.
Okay.
And then join them. That is one. Two is this.
Okay, sir.
When you search for groups like that and you join them, then you will be able to add those persons. This is the way LinkedIn works. LinkedIn works like if you don't have a connection whatsoever with the person you want to add, that's when the person you'll be asked for the email of the person. So you'll be able to get to the person. That is one. Secondly, is that there's a thing called, like I told you last time, called the premium. The premium, what's it called? The premium platform on LinkedIn. So what the premium does is that what the premium does is that it allows you to send an email, not email, but in mail.
Okay,
Yes.
sir.
With the email, you'll be able to send that person a mail.
Okay.
Instead of you, if so, you won't need to know if you want to add the person and the person is asking for when the stuff is asking for your email and it's asking for you to put the person's email, just go ahead and send the person an email. Now, the good thing for you guys is that you guys have not used your premium before. So what LinkedIn does is that for the first 1 month of your launch on LinkedIn, you get a free premium.
Okay.
You get a free premium for 30 days. So I always tell people, don't just use your premium. Don't go now because I'm telling you right now, and you just, go on LinkedIn and just, jump on it and jump on your premium. No, update your profile very well. Make sure your profile is properly done because that's the first thing the person you're going to connect to is going to see. Update your profile very well. Make sure it's properly well structured. Your pictures, your jobs you've done, things about mineral resources, like you said, knowledge you have, posts. You understand? Make sure your profile is so that when the person comes to your profile, the person will be like, okay, this is interesting. This person knows what he or she is doing. So the person will do business with you. You understand? So when you have that done, then you can now probably send the person, what's it called, an email to connect. And make sure that your email is very important. Don't just send it to any riffraff. Make sure you're sending it to someone that can actually do positive business with you. And don't forget, the content of whatever you're sending to him is very important. Because as immediately you send that thing, he's going to check that mail. The next thing he's going to do is check your profile.
Okay.
So make sure that is well structured, and I wish you success.
Okay, thank you, sir.
All right. Another one? Okay. Sir, can you help us with a resource on how to set up a captivating profile on LinkedIn? I just shared that with you, Martha. I said what you can do is to develop a, what you can do is to develop a, go on Google and post on Google, understand, search on Google for your kind of business that you are doing. You understand what I'm saying? Search for the kind of business you're doing. For example, if you're into fashion, search for best, LinkedIn profile of fashion designers. Put that on, and before you know it, you you find the right profile. You can tweak it, to suit yours. You understand? Let me see. Hello, my name is Ogweche. I'm glad to be a part of this program. Okay. All right. So any other question?
Sir, one other thing, sir.
Yes, please.
In the course of the training or because of your discussion, you made mention of writing a proposal to them. So the issue, that's another challenging. It's very challenging writing a proposal to all these people because we don't know how it look like or what is contained in the proposal.
So let me explain to you. You see?
Okay, sir.
Now, everybody you are dealing with on LinkedIn is human being. You know, right?
Okay, sir.
And another thing you need to understand is that there's always a way to connect with people.
Okay, sir.
If you go like you are suffering, the person will treat you like you are suffering. If you go
Okay,
like
sir.
a very high IQ, the person will treat you like you have a very high IQ. You
Okay,
understand?
sir.
If you
Okay.
go also like maybe you have a very high IQ, but you know, maybe there's no funds. The person will treat you as somebody with a huge IQ if you present yourself like that. What's my point? My point is you might not know how to write a proposal, but you might know how to structure your words very well. Not
Okay.
everybody you deal with is also very formal. Not everybody you see online that is also trying to be a brand person is
Okay.
well branded. But you know, there's a way you can structure your words on LinkedIn to get with the person. And if the person now says, okay, send your proposal, you have to get someone to do that for you. You can't do it yourself, then you have to
Okay.
get the laptop. When you send your proposal, then definitely.
Okay. I didn't get the last word, sir, because
The person asks you to send your proposal, then it's definitely the person wants to do business with you.
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
What is there any template? Is there any template?
Yeah, different templates you can get online. But I always advise people to push that. Mr. Ola can help you with that because this is not a professional class, this is a LinkedIn class. So let me answer.
Okay. Okay.
Any other one?
Can you, okay.
You're welcome,
Okay,
sir.
Hello, sir.
Hello, how are you, ma? Who am I speaking to?
Fine. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Good morning, sir.
It's good, everyone.
Yeah. Please, I want to
What's your name,
get
please?
a confirmation. I'm Philomena, sir.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Because you said something like someone checking up on your profile and sending a message to the person to get to know what the person wants. Is it actually necessary when you go to your LinkedIn and you notice somebody checked your profile, you send a message, if it's an employer, to ask if the person would need to employ you for a job or for a business?
Okay, so when a person searches for you on LinkedIn and you go to your profile, you said also search for the person. If you scroll down, you also see that it will tell you what the person is searching for. If that thing the person is searching for is probably, it connects to what you are doing, then you send the person a mail. There's nothing bad in LinkedIn is all about business, about employment, about doing business with people, about changing jobs, whatever it is. So there's nothing bad in you when you send a mail to people to make inquiries. It's an inquiry, it's not going to kill anybody. You understand? So if the person sends a mail to you, or probably checks out your profile, rather, the person checks out your profile and you discover, okay, this person checked my profile. And it sees maybe, for example, now I'm a digital marketer and I see the person said for digital marketing specialist. I saw that that's what the person said for. The next thing I'll do is I'll send him a mail. That, okay. You know, I saw you search for this something. Is this something we can help with? The person will say, okay, no problem. I do a lot of business with Indians, especially. You know, I can show you my screen right now and show you a couple of mails we've exchanged in the past couple of days. You know, and it's all about they check your profile or they check my profile. I check their profile and they get back to me, or you know. So please feel free. And let me also say this to everybody here: you should try and explore more on international businesses. Dollar is high right now. International business is the best we can do. Don't rely on Nigerian currency alone. There are a lot of people that are actually seeking to do businesses here in Nigeria. In fact, fund business here in Nigeria. Don't limit your opportunities, please. The meeting I'm going for in Ikoyi, I'm working on a job right now. I can show it to you. It's a Canadian job. You understand? They paid a couple of days ago. Their part payment is a 3-point-something million job. Their part payment was probably, I think, $3,000 for the first payment. And they've made the payment. And it's a Canadian job. The next meeting I'm going for right now, I'm going for one African wrestling something. They just came into Nigeria. They are Nigerians in UK, but they got into Nigeria last week and they saw me online from UK. You understand? So don't rely on just connecting with Nigerians. Look for opportunities outside the country. Go into groups. Join groups that relate with your business and seek for opportunities outside the country. Okay? Yeah. But don't forget, what do you do? This Philomena.
Myself, actually, for now, I'm into affiliate marketing because I just resigned from my job. So I just started affiliate marketing. I'm still working on getting more knowledge.
Affiliate marketing is a good one. It's kind of connected with multi-level marketing. And I think it's something, in fact, if you can sell yourself properly online, I think you should register for the training that on Saturday. there's someone that there are two people that are going to be speaking that day, Eva Funshaw and Steve, Polake Steve. Mr. Saint knows Polake Steve. If you join the class, you'll be able to let him know how to craft the right content that will sell your kind of business online.
Okay.
So thank you very much. You have the YouTube session have actually commenced because they work with time. They started at 11:30. Thank you so very much, sir. We really appreciate this session. God bless you, sir. Thank you, everybody. Please let's begin to go to your YouTube session now, and I will share the link for the Lagos Digital Marketing Training on our Telegram and the WhatsApp platform. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Welcome.
Thank you, Mr. Daniel. I really got value, even though I joined
late. You can add me up on your LinkedIn. Thank you. Add me up on your LinkedIn. Search for Daniel Malik, and we can take it up. Thank you, Mr. Daniel.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Blessed. God bless you, sir.
I'll connect with you on LinkedIn.
All right, let's move on. Let's go to YouTube, and then we'll be talking on Telegram and WhatsApp. Thank you.